What is up, people? It is your boy here on Reels, guys, and today, guys, we're gonna be reacting to Prince EA. Before you go to school, watch this. What is school for? So a little bit of context on this YouTuber. He's a very smart dude, a very wise dude, definitely. He used to be a former hip hop artist, and now he's a motivational speaker. And he's 32. But he's very smart. I gotta tell you. And like, I definitely. And I honestly watched this video last year, but I kind of just and like I kind of just let it slide past me. I didn't really react to it or anything like that. But yeah, guys, we're gonna get into this, and I'll leave a link in the description for the original video if you guys want to check it out. Go give a like and a sub to this dude because he's very smart, very dude. All right, let's get to it. Let's go, man.
What is school for? Feel free to call me slow, but I spent 16 years going to school, and I still don't know.
Yo, when this dude talks, I'm telling you, like, he really like pulls you in because like I said, he used to be a rap artist, and you can really like every time he's talking, you can kind of see like the rhymes that like you can see him like rhyming words together as he speaks. Feel free to call me slow, but I went to school for 6 years and I still don't know. Like, damn, like I said, he used to be a former hip hop artist, but he's very wise. He definitely pulls you in with like his deep words, definitely.
When I finished, I didn't know how to do my own taxes, purchase a home, or apply for a loan.
Bro, that's the thing though. Like, I mean, half the stuff we learn in school we're not going to use in our lives. I mean, we're probably going to use math in our lives, kind of like when we apply like for a part-time job, we choose, okay, what job is going to pay me more money, do the math on that. So, but like honestly, most of the stuff that we're learning in school is definitely like useless. We're never going to use stuff in our real life, and I feel like most of my peers in school, definitely, we all sort of feel that way. I mean, I definitely had some of my friends that feel that the same way as well. um but yeah, like he's right, like I mean, something I definitely do want to know is like, how do you pay for your taxes? I mean, I definitely kind of want to find out how to do that, or like I said, apply for a loan. Like, there's just all these important things that school is missing.
I didn't know a thing
That we
about
should know.
investments, building credit, or getting a job. I graduated at the top of my class, and what did I have? This fancy diploma to sit at home with.
Yeah.
My mom. But luckily,
And like
they
that's
did.
the thing. I mean, like, you work so hard to the extent where like you're so successful, like you get a degree like that, but there's still a lot of skills that you just don't know how to do. Like, how to how to apply for, I mean, like, apply for a job. They definitely they have taught us that, like they taught, they taught us that a little bit. But like I said, man, there's just a lot of skills that are just um completely missed when it comes to school.
It teach me some important skills like factoring trinomials and how mitochondria is the powerhouse of the cell. I'm so happy I remember the Pythagorean theorem, because it helped
Yo, I actually learned how to do that like in 8th grade.
me a
And last
lot.
year a little bit.
Okay, I'm lying. Let me stop. Because all the stuff they taught
It's
me,
useless,
truthfully,
bro. It's useless.
I forgot.
That's the
Mom,
yeah.
remember when you would ask?
Like, that's the thing though, bro. Like, you learn so much stuff in school that you honestly just forget. You honestly just end up forgetting like a week later, and that's just. I mean, yeah, like so much.
Ask me.
Like, there's so much information that's crammed into your head. Like, literally, like a couple of weeks later, you literally just forget it, and it's just useless.
What did you learn in school today? And I would say, nothing much. I wasn't being modest. The truth about it,
Bro,
Mom,
I hate it. I hate it when
I had
parents
already forgotten.
ask us that, man.
And it's not just me. Millions of students sing the same song. How many of you guys avoid eye contact with the teacher to try not to get caught upon?
Bro, that's definitely me. Come on, like, there's times when I do raise my hand, but there's times when I just don't want to honestly not be called on, and I feel like most of us students feel like that. Most of us. kids are like that.
Afraid to raise your hand for fear of being wrong, which proves that school isn't an environment for learning or building up the intellect. It's just a game you play for grades and how many A's you can collect.
That's facts.
But I guess what do you expect when the most commonly asked question in class is this gonna be on the test? Is this gonna be on the test? See, if school put learning instead of testing and memorizing as the top standard, then the letter F would not stand for failure. It would stand for find another answer.
I feel like what he means by that, like find another answer, maybe just like find another way to sort of learn that, but like learn something that's actually gonna help you in life. I feel like that's what he means by that, instead of just like um learning all this useless information, you know.
And if school was really interested in our personal and academic success, students would wake up later, have more freedom and homework, a lot less. And that's not my opinion. This conclusion has been scientifically tested and proven. And any teacher that doesn't believe me, feel free to check my works cited page to inspect. Oh, and I did it in MLA format because I know that's all you will accept.
That's so true though, bro. Come on, man. Like, and like, no, definitely. I definitely think it's cool that this dude actually, like, I think it's cool that he honestly first he does his research, man. He does his research before he actually talks. You know, before he gets on a video, he does his research first. You know, but damn, look at those MLA citations. But that's true, you know, like, cause I know that's all you like. Yeah, you know, like, if you literally turn in like a paper, an informational paper without citing your sources, it could be like, well, where's the evidence? You know, gotta cite your sources, I guess.
See, students would get more benefit from an extra hour of sleep than putting them through the torture of an extra essay, reading 150 pages, doing problems 1 through 60 on the worksheet, and having 3 projects due by the end of the week. Not only is it pointless pain, but it's also dim-witted. Because we get so much work, but they don't teach the time management skills to deal with it. See, in school, we are controlled by bells. We have to learn in rooms with the feng shui of a prison cell. We have to ask permission to relieve bodily functions, but not before the teacher asks a million questions like, why didn't you go before class? I'm sorry, my bladder is kind of on its own schedule and it's not always timely.
You know, I like how this is honestly coming from a person who lived through this, because like bro, like, come on, this dude was a student. He was a student as well, like us, and like I feel like it's definitely essential for him to like kind of speak out, you know, for people, or some people that are afraid to speak out on what they truly feel about school, you know. I mean, he's definitely right about everything that he's talking about, you know. Sometimes teachers ask the most dumbest questions, like the bathroom. I mean, you know, like, and like he said,
see, teachers always say
it's not always, there's like the timing is not right, you know. Like sometimes, like if you have to go to the bathroom, then I'm sorry, like I can't control that, you know. It just happens. If it happens, it happens. It's not my fault. Like it's not like I can control of what time my bladder, you know, is full and I gotta go to the bathroom. I can't control that, you know. I feel like that's what teachers kind of, they need to sort of understand, you know. They need to put themselves in each other's shoes. They need to sort of understand that you know, we sort of have, you know, we're also people too, you know. We got to do our things, you know.
Use your time wisely. But that never made sense to me. Because these 6 cruel hours of our lives we call school might literally be the
6 cruel hours of our lives. Yo, that's pretty good interpretation of the word, basically. Like,
worst use of time management ever in history. Think about it. The traditional teaching method is foolish. No, it's useless, multiplied by the square root of stupid. What they do is they cram information in your head, force feeding you, and then you throw it up on the test. That's not education. That's bulimia. And the more bulimic you are, the better you will do on their assessment. So
yo, that's true, man. Like every time you do a test, I mean, they cram information in your head, and like that is bulimia. Like if you guys don't know what bulimia is, which it's like basically when you throw up constantly, you know. I mean, he's right, you know, like all this information that we're acquiring and we just throw it up on the test. I mean, it's not gonna mean, it's not like it means nothing. I mean, it's not gonna mean anything. I mean, yeah, sure, it'll impact our grade, but it means nothing in the end because like a few weeks later we're just gonna forget about that. I mean, I know I feel like that's definitely why he believes that the teaching method is foolish. Definitely.
It's no wonder why so many students graduate mentally and emotionally anorexic. See, school teaches you how to memorize dots. True education should teach you how to connect them. True education teaches you how to catch a fish. School teaches you, yeah, you caught the fish, but you didn't show your work, so it doesn't count. Throw it
Yo,
back.
man, I definitely like. I don't know if they're acting, but like if you like look at the people that he's talking to, I don't know if they're acting or not. Pretending to be interested. I don't know if they're acting or not, but they're probably not. But you can definitely tell they're feeling inspired by this dude. I'm telling you, this man is a very smart dude, and it's not just school that he talks about. He talks about many different topics in life. You know. Mm, I'm sorry about that, but yeah, like. And he's definitely right, and I definitely like the philosophy he used right there. Like school teaches you, you caught a fish, but it didn't show your work, so you need to try again. It seems that when we get the right answer, they want us to show our work to prove how we got there. But like, it's kind of dumb because okay, look, if I got the right answer, I got the right answer. It should just be like that. I think that's definitely what he means of how the teaching method should go. I feel
School
like.
teaches you, yeah, you caught the fish, but you didn't show your work, so it doesn't count. Throw it back. I'm just asking, what is school for? It's not education. That's just not true. If you still think that, you might be sniffing glue. See, the word education
Ugh.
comes from the Latin root.
If you're still thinking that, you might be sniffing glue. Oh. He's saying right there that and it's sort of like a bar breakdown because like he sort of got rhymes. He's saying right there that if you still think that school is education, then you might just be tripping. It might just be your mind is floating somewhere else. That's the philosophy. You might be sniffing glue. Your mind's been blinded for what school for. Your mind has been blinded from the truth of what school really is.
Deuce, meaning bring out, i.e.
That is
bring the gifts
smart,
out
bro.
of a person and make them viable. But school doesn't bring out much. It just stuffs more facts inside of you. Now some of that stuff is justifiable. We need reading, writing, and some arithmetic. That's fair.
That's true.
But are you telling me metamorphic and igneous rocks are more important than self-care?
That's facts, bro. Look, he's saying right there that okay, yes, we do need reading, writing, and a little bit of math. Okay, I agree with you on that, but like, are you telling me that learning about, like you said, igneous and metamorphic rocks, are you telling me that learning about that is more important than um our own well-being? And he's gonna tie into this a little bit more right here.
If suicide is the third leading cause of death of ages 10 to 24, and Harvard studies suggest the biggest predictor
See,
for
bro,
success.
this man does his research. I'm telling you, like he does his research. He's not just another fool. He's not just like out here like talking a bunch of random crap and doing it for the views. Nah, he does his research. He does his research. I'm telling you.
Is self-control and emotional health, then why the heck aren't we taught how to handle stress, bullies, or rejection? How about anxiety or depression?
I mean, I feel like he's a little bit wrong right there because I think there has been sort of some schools. I mean, no, there's been some schools that have sort of taught about that, but like not a lot of schools really get into bullying or rejection and all that. They don't really feed into it that much. They don't dig deep into it. So I mean, he has a little bit of a point. Like I said, back like a couple of rewind to what he said of, are you telling me learning about igneous and metamorphic rocks? You're telling me that is more important than our like own well-being, of bullying and yeah.
And skills we need for our entire lives. Bro, I don't even know how to cook. I'm honestly surprised I'm still alive. But hey, at least I can name all the battles that happened in the Civil War. Seriously, what is school for?
That's useless, bro.
Some say
That's
you
useless.
need it to be successful, and that's something we do not doubt.
I mean, yeah.
But do you own a
not.
MacBook or iPhone? Did you know they both were created by a dropout?
I did not know that. Didn't Steve Jobs created the iPhone? I don't know about the MacBook. Yeah, look, that's the thing. For example, I don't know. I don't know if yo guys, comment down below if what's the dude? Oh yeah, comment down below if Mark Zuckerberg, the CEO of Facebook, comment down below because like if he dropped out of Harvard, I'm pretty sure. I don't think he did, but I don't think he did. But comment down below if he did. But he made Facebook, you know. Yeah, but like also Teddy Roosevelt, the one of the presidents of the United States, he dropped out of school and he became one of the most and he became president. So in reality, you know, and school's kind of useless. Like there's some jobs where you don't even need school. Like for example, you can be like and then you can be like a medical. You can be like an infirmary. You can be part of the infirmary. In like I think in the army, you can be an infirmary in the army. You know, you can be part of that in the army, and like you get paid so much, and you don't even need like a high school diploma. You don't need a college degree. You don't need none of that. You know, there's definitely some jobs out there where you don't even need school. So I see the point he's trying to make.
Are you watching this video on Facebook or YouTube? Doesn't
Yes,
matter
I
which
am.
you choose. They both were created by dropouts. Ever use Snapchat, WhatsApp, shopped at Whole Foods? Well,
I don't
thank a
even know.
dropout. Does your home furniture come from IKEA? Okay, don't get the wrong idea. He
Oh,
was not a dropout.
rhyme
Don't be a
though.
fool. I mean, how could he drop out? Ingvar Kamprad, founder of IKEA, never even went to school. I know what you're thinking. He's just picking and choosing. There's millions who didn't go to school that aren't successful. Who is he fooling? And you're right. But open your history books and start perusing.
Peruse it, bro. This man, look, this man. I'm telling you, he used to be a former rap artist. You can check the rhymes. But I mean, like he said, you know, you don't have to be.
You'll find the very people we idolize in school never really had formal and/or secondary schooling.
Like you don't need it.
I'm talking George Washington, Abe Lincoln. America's best presidents had zero school between them. Ben Franklin, Thomas Edison, shall I proceed? Ernest Hemingway, Mark Twain, Teddy Roosevelt, Margaret Mead.
I told
now,
you, man. I
please,
told you.
I'm not saying drop out, because some schools are great and many teachers are rare treasures. I'm saying that there's a difference between people who are smart and people who score better. I'm saying that your future is something that no test will ever measure, even if that test begins in 3
like, I feel like that's sort of what's wrong with our parents these days. You know, like for example, if you fail a test, like okay, let's say you get a 50% on a test, and you show that to your dad, it'd be like, "Are you an idiot?" You know, he's basically saying that okay, you're an idiot. But the thing is, they're being kind of I guess they're being sort of stereotypical about that because like you said, you know, no test will ever measure your success. And he's right because like you can literally like I said, you can be successful without school. There is jobs where you can be successful without school. But you know, I feel like some parents are stereotypical about that. They don't really like cuz like okay, yeah, he failed the test, but you know, but like they sort of have to like open their mind to a greater perspective. Okay, he failed the test, but he can still be successful, you know? Like it's not he's basically saying that it's not the end of the world. Like if you fail a test, it's not the end of the world, you know. Just gotta get better at it, work at that skill, and be more successful.
letters like SAT, ACT is BS if they say those determine your LIFE. No, your destiny is in your hands. You must shape it to be great. So don't expect school to open doors, because it's more likely to slam them in your face. Sometimes I wonder about all the dreams lost in school and how much potential goes to waste. If it wasn't for music and YouTube, then I would have been just another lost case.
Damn.
Everybody watching this, please, close your eyes.
Right here,
imagine a child sitting in the back of some teacher's class in some town. He never raises his hand, he fails most of his classes, but inside of him, there is a passion. And if nurtured and brought out, will lead him to discover the cure for cancer. But you see,
like I said,
I'm afraid that that child's gift will never come out. He will never win the Nobel Prize award because in class he was ignored and his worth was judged only by his scores.
Bro, that's what I'm telling you right here. Hold
parents, advisors, and students.
Hold up. That is what I'm telling you right here, bro. Like, this man really got me thinking about that. Like, honestly, you can't judge a dude. You can't judge someone intelligently. Like, you can't judge someone's intelligence from a test. Like, like I said, and like he made a good point there. Look, like the kid, who discovered cancer. I don't know if that's true or not. No, but it's not. He made a good point there. The kid, he discovered a cure for cancer, and he failed most of his classes. I'm telling you, bro. Like, you know, when someone doesn't do good on a test, don't judge them. And this goes out to everybody. Look, guys, if you see someone who did shit on a test and they tell you, don't judge them, don't say they're dumb. All right. Well, one, it's not nice, and secondly, like you said, they could have some sort of hidden potential in them that you probably don't know about, and like don't let that person not reveal it to you just because you decide to judge them based on their schoolwork. I'm telling you, man, he makes such a good point.
Students, I ask one more time. What is school for?
Damn, bro.
Hey guys, what's up? My name is Prince EA, and I want to thank you for watching that video. And now I just have one question left. What is school for?
I like how he just
Don't
keeps
you think
repeating
it's
it.
time that we answer this question together? If you are a teacher, a parent, or a student, I urge you to check out the Innovation Playlist. What is the playlist? It is a program that any school can try
Yo,
for free.
check it out,
It's
check it
based
out,
on the
guys.
best practices from educators around the
This is
world,
inspiration at
and
its
through its
finest, bro.
small steps, it can lead to big changes in your school. Go to innovationplaylist.org to learn more. Peace.
Damn. Hey, yo, man. That's Prince CA for you guys. Hey, yo, I'll leave the video. I'll leave a link in the description below. Go check out the video. I'm telling you, man. He makes some pretty good points. Really goes deep into what school really means. This dude definitely brought a little bit of enlightenment. I've been wanting to react to this video. But yeah, check him out. Subscribe to the dude. I'm telling you, and like he's got more videos.